Hey YouTube. I don't know why I don't film all this stuff. I guess I just got motivated this morning. Time to clean up stuff for Fix Stuff in the van before I started heading home. I wish I had recorded it all, but I fixed one of the strings for this retractable blind here. I've taken it apart a few times to fix it. Seems to work every time. I've had to do a little bit of jury rigging to fix it, but I like these blinds just because they're permanently on the windshield like this. They just accordion to each side. And yeah, they don't block out light necessarily, but as long as people can't see in, I don't really care. Another thing I did was I had to put new tape on this, the double-sided tape. I used Gorilla Tape on this. Originally I just used the one that came with it. I think this is going to be a little stronger, but I guess with the phone magnet mount, pulling it on and off creates a lot of stress, I guess, or even the weight of it. And the heat in the warmer weather, I guess, pulled it off. So yeah, replaced that. What else did I do this morning? Oh yeah, I used this paint correction pen from Mopar. Where is it? That's the paint code. If you can read it, if it focuses. Is it going to focus? All right. For my vehicle anyway. It comes with the little sanding thing, and then there's paint on top and lacquer in the bottom. So, I made a bit of a whoops the other day and scraped my bike against the side. You can see down here, or maybe you can't see that well, but here I had a bunch of scrapes. I already fixed it. I used the sanding tip here to sand it down a little bit, the rough edges, and then I just dabbed some paint on there. I'm still going to put some lacquer on there too, but that looks pretty good. We'd have to touch it up again, but I scratched up the bumper as well. Oops. Another thing I'd like to do, maybe when I'm in Pennsylvania, I'm planning on going to Beaver Motors on the way home and get a tune-up done on the vehicle and kind of get an overhaul on the whole RV system, since they know both so well. That's one of the places that I truly trust for taking my vehicle. But yeah, it needs a tune-up. I'm almost at 150,000 kilometers. Done the shocks and struts already. But I'd like to get a, like this thing. I've never used it. This silly TV connection thing. I've used the outlet for plugging things in. You can see how dusty it is, but I've never used the actual TV, like the RCA cables or the cable or whatever. So I might get them to pull this out and get a solar connector for my the Blue Eddy panels, so I can plug it in, because my panels being flat on top all the time don't get much solar. So having that 120 watt panel out on a proper angle, I think would do much better on recharging my batteries. So yeah, I'd definitely like to get that done. What else? Just kind of cleaning the dust off everything. Of course, everything's been super dusty being here in the desert, but especially here in this location where it's windy here. Holy cow. It's actually not that bad here. We had to come up for wind this weekend. But it's mainly all sand here. Look who's lounging after her WALK this morning. Hello, Miss Uma. How are you? He's a good girl. He's a good girl. Yes, you are. Oh my goodness. Yes, you're a good doggy. So So yeah, still at Fortuna Pond, fixing up the vehicle, tidying things up, reorganizing things. Things kind of get thrown all over the place during the time that I'm down here. So yeah, putting things back in certain cupboards and stuff. And let's see, is this open? Oh yeah. I have this under the foot portion of my bed. There's sort of this little nook hidden cubby area where I keep all kinds of stuff under there. Stuff for the bike, wiring stuff, my rock climbing gear, and there's some other wires and stuff over there for the Blue Eddy and the switches from the old inverter switches. Yeah, so it's a nice little cubby to keep all kinds of stuff in, stuff that you don't use that regularly. And then the bed just folds down over top of that. And that hides that. So that's like a little extra space underneath there for holding stuff. So yeah, nice little cubby to have. That's where I keep the paint correction pen for fixing scratches like that, because I don't want the van to rust, obviously. I don't know how much longer I'm keeping it for, but I want to keep it in good shape, obviously, if I sell it, and or if I keep it for longer, I don't want it to rust on me. So yeah, good to have upkeep on it. What else are we doing? Here's another thing I have to start researching, is for a new chair. This thing I've had since I started van life. Here comes the wind again. But yeah, it's getting pretty ratty and dirty and worn out. I think the fabric's ready to fall apart in spots. Focus, yeah, it's all ripped and stuff. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on chairs that you like that fold up fairly small, I don't need a big heavy duty chair or anything. That one was pretty expensive too. I think it was $100 freaking lawn chair. Yeah, it's done me well over the 6 winters down here anyway. But yeah, time for something new. It's getting a little hard to fold up as well. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. And yeah, can't wait to get this home and get it home. Get back to Ontario, to Helen Gord's, and give it a good wash. Man, this needs a good wash, and clay bar, and probably a buffing and waxing, if I can handle doing that. I used to do it to all my other cars, but obviously this one takes a lot longer than you need a ladder to get places. But yeah, the Scottage needs a good cleaning, that's for sure. Was going to do some more meal prep, but got lazy this week and decided, nah, can't be bothered. So yeah, at least I have the spaghetti, which is a couple meals. Like I said, it usually takes 4 to 5 days to get home. Get home. I keep saying that. I don't have a home. Get back to Ontario. So yeah, get back to Ontario so I can just do my usual doctor appointments, dentist appointments. Visit family and friends and so on. And yeah, we'll take it from there. I hope to get out west almost as soon as possible. I'll probably be in Ontario for at least 3 months, I would guess. And who knows how many times I'm going back to Ontario after this. I might be moving to BC, or moving all my stuff to BC anyway. What else? So yeah, I have to reorganize my storage locker when I get home. Maybe purge some stuff. Maybe take it all out west with me. I don't know. But yeah, that's where we're at. Like I said, still at the pond. Just having a nice relaxing week. Yeah, woke up instantly, was instantly bored this morning. So yeah, just started fixing things around the van, which is good. I should have fixed things a long time ago. And took Uma for a walk. It's nice that there's a dumpster here as well that you can throw out all your trash and so on. So yeah, just chilling out here at Fortuna Pond, doing chores, doing stuff. Been an expensive season, that's for sure. Groceries are way more expensive than they've ever been years previous. I gotta be spending double the money on groceries for sure. And gas, well, of course, gas is expensive too. But yeah, be interesting to see. Apparently, the gas gets cheaper as we go east. So I guess it's going to cost me a lot less than it did coming down here to get home. And surprisingly, when Rick and Sandy were down here, we were looking at that, and it's only like 700 or 800 kilometers difference going back to BC as it is going back to Ontario from here, which is strange. I thought it would have been way longer. But yeah, 700 kilometers isn't that much difference, really. It's, 7 hours difference. Yeah, I thought it was a lot longer to get back to Ontario, but it's not. Yeah, still haven't figured out which route to take. I'm probably going to do that today to start researching whether to go along the south part on Highway 8 before I go up to 10, because I am closer to Highway 8 right now, and go along that way to maybe Tucson and stay there for a bit, and then New Mexico, and then start heading northeast. Still not going to happen for a couple weeks. Usually end of March, beginning of April is when I start heading home, so I'm home for Easter-ish. So yeah, just trying to figure out what to do, where to go, and chilling out. That's it. That's all I got. Another question for y'all. I've been having problems with the zipper on the roll-left screen. Sometimes it zips down all the way fine, and then if I zip it back up, the zipper starts separating, so I think I'm off a tooth somehow up there. But anybody know how to repair a zipper? This screen was freaking expensive, and I hope I can get that repaired or replaced or something. Because yeah, once I go back to Ontario or BC, I'm going to want to close that to keep the bugs out. And yeah, it's just frustrating that it's not opening and closing properly. I tried lubricating the zipper a couple weeks ago. It didn't help. So yeah, I don't know if I have to take it to like a seamstress and get them to repair it or what. But I kind of need it repaired. That was an expensive screen. It's only 3 years old, I think. Only had it for a few years. Got it done at a Heimer meetup. That was here in Quartzsite. I guess that was the last meetup, wasn't it? I think so. Yeah. So if anybody knows any tips or tricks on how to repair a zipper, let me know in the comments, please. I need a fix. Yeah, that might be it for this week. Just doing maintenance on the van and figuring out where to go. I know I've said that in many videos, but I guess I've just been avoiding the situation about thinking going home. As much as I want to see my family and friends, it's just time to go back to Ontario, which is sad. I always hate leaving the mountains. It's always kind of depressing leaving the mountains and get back into the flatlands and prairies and blah. Yeah, anyhow, that's it. Just chilling here at Fortuna Pond again. Take care, guys. We'll see you next week, and hopefully there'll be an update on the travels. I know I'll be somewhere else, but let's see where we're going.